I like to take care of my equipment as best I can. I'm used to using the winter diesel fuel in the wintertime for around here for blowing snow and things like that in the diesel tractors, and they told me I wouldn't have to also if I would use this product, and it didn't take quite as much fuel for the same amount of hours as running it before. With this fuel additive, you can use it for equipment, use it for upkeep. It helps the engines run longer and, cleaner and less breakdowns, a little less maintenance on them. In the lawnmowers, and I got a couple of gas tractors too, work the same as it does in diesel, savings and everything else. If they're happy, I'm happy, and if I'm happy, the machines are happy.
When the sun shines, you have to make hay is an old statement. Well, that's true with planting corn or beans or any cash crop. The biggest thing is anytime you save money, there's good prices right now, but when times are tough, every dollar farming is needed. We have put it all in the fuel barrel because with this one, we're just going to run it in everything because it proved itself on the test where I wanted it to prove itself. I tried the product in his 4960 John Deere MFD, took it out with pull field cultivator. I ran 4.5 hours without a product in it and used 49 gallons. I drove up to his fuel barrel. I had capped it off before I went out. It was perfectly full. Refilled it, put product in, went across and did 6 hours worth of work on the same farm. Came back up, would not have varied in the time, even 2 minutes, refilled it up, and in the 6 hours, 55 gallons of fuel. And so if you take and divide it out, I believe it's about 1.73 gallons per hour saving. Every hour you can throw $7 out the window, and sometimes you have to realize farmers run 16 hours a day. So if you add that up, you can save quite a bit in a day. Now if you get a real large 4-wheel drive, you're going to be up into the 20. It has some other benefits. I've been told it does not let your fuel mold up. The other thing is, so it keeps your fuel cleaner. It takes fuel to make it anti-gel. So in the winter time, I can go to 25 below with a tractor without having to go to a higher grade of fuel, and my fuel filters won't gel up, which is freeze up the tractor, and thus I have no power to blow snow, is what we basically do with a diesel tractor in the winter time. And sometimes you can have a late fall where you go out and combine, could be wet and you didn't get your crop out in the right time, and you have to keep your combine so that it won't gel or freeze up. And this is already in. Normally you buy a #1 fuel, which could cost you another 70 cents a gallon. The savings of the fuel is just an added luxury. That's where you save some extra money.